We're gonna bring our friend Lucas from the Cliks up here to help us out with this one. Everyone, welcome Lucas.
Right, this one?
This one right here.
Okay. My name is Lucas Silveira, and I'm in a band called the Cliks. We are from Toronto, Canada, and been around since about 2004. I heard The Ocean for the first time when Laura was pre-transition, and I can't remember it was a late night TV show, and I just thought, wow, this is a great song, but to me it didn't, click in any way that it was about her being trans. But when she asked me if I wanted to sing the song with her, it was the automatic first song that came to mind, just because of the fact that I know it was the first song that she had written about her being a woman. So I thought it was appropriate.
I wrote this song stoned on a beach in France.
I started my emotional transition when I was 32 years old, which is actually the same age I just found out that Laura started transitioning, and seems to be a common age for people sort of in our generation. And it was at that point that I truly realized I was transgender. Before that, I used to think to myself, oh, I lived a young life where I thought I was a boy. Isn't that crazy? But I come from a generation of people, I was born in 1973, that the word transgender didn't even exist when I was younger. So I didn't have any reference point to go to. All I felt was, I'm a boy. And to me, in my mind, that was sort of like impossible. So when I started meeting other people that were trans, I was like, I think this is me. And it was at the age of 32, and through a series of dreams, oddly, that I came through the, acceptance of that.
If I could have chosen what God would have as heaven, I would wish for it to be in the salt and swell of the ocean, carried by the currents along continent shores, reaching into the depths where the sun's light is never shown. Mixed with algae and coral, breathed in by sharks and dolphins, felt by ticklish ships, private yachts, swimming by tourists, walking its way up through inlets, lakes and rivers, swamps and estuaries, down the pipelines into the aquifer, purified by cavity, pumped through pipes and out faucets, built into an earth beneath the thirst of ocean road.
I had personal experience myself, probably I'd say 3 times in my life with suicide attempts, the very last one, and I'm hoping that it will be the very last one, because I feel like it was truly the rock bottom that made me come into the light. Was about 1.5 years ago, after I went through divorce, and I think I had put myself in this position as a trans person because of my experiences dealing with sort of my marginalization, and with my internalized marginalization and victimization within the LGBT community, that I started to believe that I was just a trans person, and that because I was just a trans person that I wouldn't be able to succeed at anything, and that I didn't have value, and that I would never be worthy of love. And I think what happened after my divorce, I thought, this is the only person who can see me. That's what I thought. And when that happened, I felt like I was completely invisible, and to erase myself would be something that, nobody would notice, until, in reaching that sort of rock bottom and making that choice for myself to live was, for me, the one message to myself that I started realizing how much power I actually had. I just made the choice to live. That's powerful. I always say to people, I feel like I'm reborn, not as in a Christian, but just like I had an awakening in my spirituality. And now I don't see myself as, a trans person. I just see myself as a human being and an artist, really.
There is an ocean in my soul where the waters do not cool. There is an ocean in my soul
I like in life and out of anybody, whether you're straight, gay, transgender, or cis, is authenticity. And that's what I feel like I'm doing. I'm living my authentic life. And I think that Laura does the exact same thing. And if you are straight and that's your authentic life, then I say go for it. If that's what's abnormal, then cool.